Prasid is with me. He is a deputy editor at Tech Circle Mint. So, Prasid, we saw a bunch of announcements related to crypto and the digital asset space. A transaction tax, so to speak, is how we understand it so far. On crypto trades, on trades like that, and also a large emphasis on giving infrastructure status to data centers. So these probably have been asks for a while. Your assessment of how this will impact the investor community in crypto, which is thriving and growing as we know, and also the larger announcements which have been made in the tech and data space. How will it all pan out?
It's actually quite interesting. Some of these things, yes. For example, the crypto tax, it could be a double-edged sword. Some people wanted a tax because it means that now you're sure that crypto is not being banned. However, that some people, who may not have known what the tax will be, for them it might be troublesome.
Was it along expected
But yeah,
lines?
this was largely speaking, the industry was expecting a crypto tax. They have been pretty sure for at least 6-7 odd months that there won't be any ban. So yeah, largely speaking, the crypto tax was expected. What this will do is, because crypto has a lot of these small sort of non-institutional retail investors. For them, some people were still not sure. So for them, this comes as sort of
As a
surety.
negative surprise.
Yeah, no, for them, yeah, there's that thing that it could be positive, it could be negative, but at least they can be sure that they're taxing it, so they're not banning it. That's
Right.
definitely
Fair
sure.
enough. I mean, so that's one clarity. The other is the digital rupee that the RBI
Yeah, so-
will launch
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, the digital rupee, again, it has been in the works for quite a while now. One thing to note is that the digital rupee does not really mean crypto. I know like this
But
relation
built
is
on the
often made.
blockchain tech.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't mean the same. What the digital rupee for most of us means is just another digital currency, a digital way to transact. The good thing with digital rupee is that it gives a lot of sort of accountability to banking and all of this. One thing I've often heard the industry say is that the kind of banking scams that we have seen recently, those will be difficult to do with something like a CBDC. So of course, CBDC is a very, very welcome thing for a lot of people. And yeah, we'll have to wait and watch when it comes out.
But
It
we
has
don't have
been-
timelines yet.
We don't have timelines at the moment. All we do know is that it is coming sometime soon. It has been in the works for a long time now.
And lastly, how would you interpret the infrastructure status that's been accorded to data storage, data center, all those systems?
So data centers is a funny space for a lot of us. It seems like technology, but a big part of data centers also goes into real estate, right?
Right.
So because of which they wanted that infrastructure status, because a lot of these data center companies have literally billions of dollars of investments planned in India. And as things stand, because of India's sort of, the geolocation that we have, India is expected to become a hub for data centers for South Asia. Because of that, there will be a lot of investments. There are companies like Equinix and all who have made big investments, and they have been asking for this infrastructure status, because doing so means that land acquisition will be easier, and they will, the core things of real estate, those things will become easier.
Right. So to wrap things up, what would your takeaways be from this budget when it comes to the larger startup tech data space?
I think the big takeaway from budget this year is that, if you look at the last 2-3 years, the government has been saying a lot about technology, right? They've been saying, yeah, we'll do AI, we'll do quantum computing, and so on and so forth. This year's budget, the big difference is that this is implementation of technology. This is no longer saying that let's sort of facilitate technology and so on. We are saying that let's go and implement technology now, right? So from that aspect, it does help, because say a national digital, health portal, it will help a startup working in that health sector, right?
Correct.
So from that aspect, it is very, very good for these companies.